Well, hello. So in this video I'm going to go up to Louisville, going to do a lottery at Liquor Barn, but probably the highlight of the whole event was King of Kentucky for breakfast. Now this is probably like 7 in the morning. They let us in pretty early to get our wristbands and $40 for a pretty healthy pour of King of Kentucky in a plastic glass.
This doesn't count. I'm having this as a yummy snack because I enjoy it. As far as my meals and my protein and everything else, I don't even count this shit. Okay, and I'm just having it because I want to have it.
So after the lottery, I then went to Louisville. I lined up at Michters and that was a complete bust, but then I saw the line at Bardstown and I didn't really realize there was a possibility that I could get one of the cathedrals. Now this thing is being aged in like barrels that came from 300-year-old wood from the Cathedral of Notre Dame. So pretty interesting thing. It was basically $100 odd out the door for a little $3.75, but a very unique bottle that I just didn't even consider getting. I actually thought they'd sold out a long time ago. So yeah, it's always good the things you run into. Out of 30 bottles, I was number 28, so it was just lucky. This may or may not have been the only time I got lucky today, so let's see what else I got. So we need to time warp back in time about 3 hours till about 7 o'clock in the morning, where they opened up the doors to hand out their wristbands. Now it was a bit of confusing about how many wristbands they were going to have, but turns out they didn't really matter. There was about 300 people, just under 300 people at this liquor barn, so wristbands weren't a problem. Didn't even really need to get there very early at all. Probably could have showed up at 9 when the lottery actually started, and well, you could have and just got a wristband. And because it was a lottery, you know, the only thing you got, which was a bit of a surprise for coming in early, was they had a little table when you walked in, and they had some bottles there that you could pick up for the early birds. So this guy here had some mimosas and some Bloody Marys, because it is the morning. And then on this table they had some general Buffalo Trace stuff really. They had E.H. Taylor Small Batch, Weller Special Reserve, Eagle Rare 10 and Blanton's. They also had Old Forester 117, the extra old. I probably would have picked that up, but I just got one. So, and it tastes to me very similar to the normal 1910. Well, actually, it tastes exactly the same as the old label 1910 that I've got. And one of my buddies, his wife, she really likes the Eagle Rare 10, so I picked that up for him. So now I had a couple hours to kill, so I thought, well, let's do a bourbon hunt. So like the liquor barns, they're always great. They had the full selection of all the bourbons you'd imagine. All the Green Rivers there. I still have not been able to find the wheated cask strength that was released as sort of single barrels. So yeah, I know my buddy Daryl's got one, so I might be able to grab that and to do a review. But I have tried the single barrel of the cask strength straight from the barrel at Green River, and it is fantastic. There we are. There were some funny things there. 3 Floyds Blood Forge. Pretty cheap. Don't really know much about that. The Hard Truth it's always pretty good, especially the Mellencamp one that has the faces, like paintings on it. It's really good. Never really owned a bottle of the Starlight. I have tried a bunch of them. They do a lot of really good finished ones. Some of their really heavily finished, like Blackberry. If you're into that Crown Blackberry, the Starlight is way better. Also looking for some big cheap bottles to put in my barrel. So nothing much here. That Evan Williams maybe one, maybe not. We'll have to see later. Some more of the Green River. So liquor barns are a large liquor store. You might have seen a couple of my other videos on the one in Danville and the one in Lexington. Good selection of the benchmark there, just sort of racing through to give you an idea of sort of what they've got. They have a more interesting selection around the corner. Now, that code blue or whatever, that is for the Kentucky NIL, I think they call it, where they pay, you know, the players or whatever these days. So apparently it's not very good. It's very, very bad. Heard that on the Mashup podcast I listened to. They tried the white one, which was incredibly bad, and the blue one, which is also bad. So unless you're supporting your team, maybe do not buy that stuff. And if you're a Vols fan, there's no reason in the world to buy that stuff. Some Ingrams there for $80. So then I found this little room, and I was like, oh, what do we have here? What do we have here? Kentucky's best whiskey selection. This is where things got a little bit more interesting. So let's see what they got. Nice selection of Bardstown up there. They've got the Carter. That sort of came back in. I saw that at Jono's for like $99. Hard to say on the pricing, but that's more the normal pricing I expect, between $130 to $160 for their collabs, maybe up to like $180. There's some of their more standard one, their high wheat and their bottled and bond. A lot of the standard Green Rivers again. All of these are really good, especially the foolproof stuff. And if you can find the foolproof weeded, yeah man, jump all over it. This Coalition rye seems pretty interesting, or whiskey. So it says 100% Kentucky rye, and it's finished in Bordeaux wine barrels. Looks a fancy old bottle too. So these are the new Wild Turkey Private selections. This is their rye one, so just trying to see what the specs on that are. And here's a Russell's pick. You can always spin them around, and there's all the details on the back. I'm always looking for an old one, right? Like a 10-year one would be amazing. They're pretty hard to come by these days, but some of the ones back in the day that were 12 years old are just legendary. So they have the little books. The Path Not Taken is excellent. And then that Legend there, my buddy John actually just mentioned the other day he tried that and said it was fantastic. So that's definitely something I'm going to be looking out for. And apparently it's like Jim Beam distillate, but finished in sherry and red wine casks and then blended by Fred No and a Japanese guy that I'll probably butcher his name, Shinaki, something like that. I don't know. Anyway. And Dark Arts. So I think I just missed a drop from a guy that I follow, Chasing Bourbon. It was a 13-year rye, but completely forgot about it, didn't check my emails, and I've missed out. But that's how it normally goes. Whole bunch of different blue runs there. I think to be the prices are coming down on that, which is good. Buckner's 8 and 15 stars. Like I have the platinum one, and yeah, look at the price on that, man. Like $260. I think I actually paid about that for mine too. Now that Down Home 17, that's a 17-year rye whiskey, but look how shitty the label is. You know, 63%, 120, and it's got all the specs, man, and it apparently is really, really good. But they put some really, really good juice into a shit label, and nobody's bought it. And the price, I believe, was a couple $100, and then just kept dropping. Number of different whistle pigs that are all pretty good, but they are fairly overpriced in my book. Rye 3 there, and some Baby Jane made out of that heirloom corn. High West, and some Iron Smoke and K-Luke, which is always fantastic. Coming over the other side here, some more Starlights there. The guy is standing in my way, but that's fine because he's a customer too. Dickel down there, and a Nashville Barrel, man. I did my last video, check it out, such a great place to hang out. They've got some amazing whiskeys there that they blend up and age, and man, look for a dark one, look for an aged one, because it's all really good. Moonlight Mayhem is made by Filmland Spirits. It's another sort of gimmicky thing. It's a Kentucky bourbon, so it's probably pretty good, and rye. This Salute whiskey seemed interesting. Looks like that comes from a Heritage Distilling Co. up in Washington, so Washington State. So that could be interesting. Let me know in the comments if anyone's tried that and what it was like. That Special Forces one looked quite dark. It's only 6 years, but that doesn't always mean that it doesn't have some age on it, you know. Well, it does, but you know, it can still be good. Some more Bardstown around here. That row, that's like Dirks Bentley. Probably not good. I think I know that's not good. So yeah, they even have a great bar. If you're ever in the area, buy a liquor barn and you want to go drink some amazing pours at probably the best prices in town, liquor barn. So yeah, $40 for a good ounce and a half of King Kentucky. And this guy actually used, you know, a jigger or a measuring cup, where everywhere else I went they just poured it by hand, and you got a very heavy pour. Now, wasn't particularly happy it didn't come in the glass, but they said today they were just using these plastic things, so hey, it is what it is.
Oh God, it's so good. So good. So good and tasty.
So here's another end cap with some Driftless Glen, Angel's Envy, and good old New Riff. My pick of New Riff is amazing, and that's all I'm going to say about that, but I pick a good barrel. Can't wait till we get our Jim Beam bourbon, barrel proof bourbon, and that will be a much bigger allotment, so we'll be able to get that out to everybody. So this is coming back at 9 o'clock for the actual lottery. I'll give you the update. They had some good stuff here, man. They had like maybe 6 King of Kentuckys. They probably had, you know, maybe 6 birthday bourbons. Spoiler alert, I didn't get anything, so total bust. Anyway, let's see the people that did.
Today. So hope y'all enjoy this. Thank you for coming out. Just a couple things before we get started. Number one, if you still have your sheets, you got coupons, those are good for a week. We love your business, so thank you for that. We're just trying to reward you for coming out.
By the way,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tom. Happy birthday to you. Y'all ready? Yeah. Are y'all ready? Yeah. Let's do it. Woo. All right. First winner. 4, 2, 2, 6, 3. 4, 2, 2, 6, 3. Right here, we got a winner. If you come up, come right over here to my left. Mark's gonna check you out. You'll be on your way. 4, 2, 1, 7, 0. Yeah, way back in the back. He's gonna run over the wine and grab 3 bottles. He'll be ready. 4, 2, 0, 6, 4. Bingo. What's his name? Four, 2, 0, 3, 7. Four, 2, 0, 7, 1.
First lucky winner, White Tube, King of Kentucky. Four, 2, Second winner, King of Kentucky. Most people picked King of Kentucky. There was a few oddballs in there with Heaven Hill 19s and birthday bourbons for people that really wanted that. There was even one guy who took an Almaty Lee before the birthday bourbons were gone, but hey, each to their own. So after about 5 or 6 King of Kentuckys, then birthday bourbons seemed to be the next on the list, apart from like the oddballs I was just mentioning.
4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 0, 7, 4.
So yeah, then there were some oddball things. I don't even know what that bottle is, but and then you got down to Almaty Lees, and then it was like obvious I was not going to win because I'm just not very lucky at some of these things. Hey, sometimes I'm lucky, sometimes I'm not. At this store I was not lucky, but as you can see, still had a good time, and then we carried on to catch up with Willie and Joel, and that was a great time as well. So always a good time hunting bourbon with bourbon people. So anyway, thanks for watching. This was basically just a big letdown from here on out, so no point carrying on with the pain and suffering. So thanks for watching, and if you feel bad for me, like, subscribe, follow, comment, all those good things, and we will see you next time.